Let me stop share screen this. Oh, I already did it. Yeah, like I just said, I already did it. Okay, so 2 years since they freaking got. He was 49, and we're gonna get to Sumatra after I finish reading the article. Because that girl, Uncle Tammy, has something to do with it. They was in a hotel room and she poisoned him with something. It was for her sacrifice. That's what it's for. He was a human sacrifice. Not just Tammy, also Savage. Jason David Frank, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers star on Alive at 49. Jason David Frank, the actor who originated the role of Tommy Oliver, aka the Green Ranger, in the Power Rangers franchise on Alive on November 19 in Texas. He was 49 years old. It took place at a hotel in Texas. Frank's death was confirmed to the immediate Associated Press by his manager, Justina Hunt. No further details about the actor's death could be confirmed, but she adds for the privacy of his family and friends during this whole horrible time as we come to terms with the loss of such a wonderful human being. It ain't no such thing as privacy. There is no such thing. And I'm losing my train of thought? No. Because they said and cover up that he committed suicide. This man has not committed no suicide. That's make believe. That was a ritual for a human sacrifice. Don't believe everything they say. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers premiered in 1993 on Fox Kids, airing for 3 years for a young audience enthusiasted by its dramatic casting of Kung Fu savvy Fernandez. Fernandez. Oh shoot, make sure I got this right. Is Foilantis. I haven't said the word in a minute. The Power Rangers franchise has continued across multiple iterations, multiple iterations, and X dot is adaptation. Oh shit, adaptations in the years since, with Frank often returning to his role in the series, becoming a beloved figure among the fan base. Frank's character was initially introduced as there's more. And that this, hey, I'm trying to get this right. In the years since, Frank often returned to his role in the series, becoming a beloved figure among the fan base. Yes, Frank's character was initially introduced as an antagonist in the series. I remember he was antagonist before he became protagonist. Placed honorary spell by the Power Rangers nemesis Rita Repulse. the Green Ranger is deadly adversary to the team of heroes. So he was antagonist. He was controlled by Rita. Originally stated for a limited appearance, Frank ended up becoming a serious regular due to the character's popularity among fans. Wow, that's kind of reminding of Steve Urkel, Vegeta. Because Steve Urkel's supposed to be a one-time character on one episode of Laws First Date, but everybody was chatting Urkel, because his popularity was blowing. And I already know that he's Uncle Tom in real life. He's an anti so-called black woman. Mm-hmm. Vegeta, his popularity had freaking blow up. He was not supposed to be seen again. Popularity among fans after the Green Ranger is free from Rita's mind manipulation is transferred into the White Ranger. Wow, yeah, he was a Green Ranger to a White Ranger, a role that Frank fulfilled for the 2 seasons that follow. So he fulfilled those 2 seasons. So the cracker, hey John, felt some type of way. He was in his own little world, according to Jason David Frank. Can't believe it. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. Walter Jones, one of Frank's co-stars on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, wrote on his tweet, "My heart is sad to have lost another member of our special family." Yeah, Tranny got as well too. Yeah, uh-huh. See, that's this cracker right here. I'm pointing at on the mouse. He doesn't like Jason David Frank. On screen, they were friends, but off screen, they wasn't drinking buddies according to him. And like Jason David Frank has said, there are some fake people at Hollywood, some fake vigilantes. I got the word right this time. So this guy, hey, so that this dude Clay, I don't know if it's true that he killed someone in the martial arts ring because he's a real like martial artist. Say that with Jason David Frank had his own karate school. Him and his partner Derek are the founders of that karate school in Casabanas, California. Billy, oh, I said this a couple of times. I don't know if Billy um was at those freak offs. I don't know if he was partying with Diddy. And Billy ain't no nice dude. He's a cracker as well too. Billy is a cracker. Also say John is a cracker. Um Water, he's the nicest guy out of Austin St. John and David Yost. He's the nicest. I but um he's low key shucking and jiving. This dude said uh this that this cracker has said to Jason David Frank, he said something about Jason David Frank that isn't supposed to be his line more for time. It's kind of remind me, I don't know if I'm comparing um interracial because it's kind of like the same thing with Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel ain't no Caucasian man. He's a so-called black man and took over the show. Tommy took over the show. He stayed for a while. Um, he was on Power Ranger CL as the Red Ranger, green to white to red. Then he had returned to Wire Force, and I remember the episode when I was 15 years old. What it was the episode with Cole You know, Ricardo Mendez Jr., um, Sean C.W. Johnson, I think both Jasons. I think it's Jason Font. Um, then Saline Ward, um, the Red Alien Ranger. Damn, what's the other guy's name? He was with Power Rangers. Um, Lost in Space. Um, and it was another Red Ranger. Even Power Rangers. Lost Galaxy. It's gonna get back to me. I don't know how I freaking forget the names over decades. Did I leave any Red Ranger out? Um, I know it was Mighty Morphin, Theo Tobo, Law, Lost in Space, Lost Galaxy, uh, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, and finally Wild Force. Way before it was Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, and the list keeps going on and on and on. They don't have time to think about the other Power Rangers series. I know it you know, and also he was on Family Matters. Say David Walter, Emmanuel John. Frank Frank went on to accept roles in other Power Rangers shows and films like that of the Red Seal Ranger in a Power Rangers Seal. In the first effort, Red Turbo Ranger and Power Rangers Turbo through his departure from the latter project mid-season. Other highlights from the franchise include appearances in Power Rangers Rival, Power Rangers Dinosaur, and Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Oh, I didn't know he was Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Oh yeah, because I remember he didn't play Tommy on Power Rangers Ninja Steel. He played as a citizen. He did not play Tommy. I read something on an article, but I forgot what article it was. Okay. He was born September 4th in Covina, California. Frank legacy remains embedded in the World Commodity Hall of Fame and the Black Belt Hall of Fame. That's what his that's him and Derek had created the World Karate Union. It's in California. That was in the Black Belt Hall of Fame. Frank Appleby's abilities were no thanks to the movie magic, and the acclaimed actor was also an eighth degree black belt in karate and possessed experience with various other styles of martial arts, including Taekwondo, the Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Muay Thai. He first started learning karate at 4 years old and received his first black belt at the age of 12. So I heard when I was watching Sacrifice, he started karate when he was 4 years old. He was toddler. Then at 12, he received his first black belt. At the age of 10, I only received a white belt at Kim's Karate. I did karate in 99. I didn't like go any further because I did not learn. I thought I had the passion. I think it was my kicks and that is what punches. If I was better, I could have been something. But I already know what's going on with the contracts, the ritual participate, the magic parties and stuff, because he had to participate. And there's more. In 1994, Frank began opening martial arts schools at these jojos. So before was on the Pirate, so he had at 21 years old, he started opening a martial arts school with his partner Derek. So Frank taught a new self-created system of fighting called Toso Kundu, which translates to the way of the fighting fist. So Tusu Kodu, that was her first fighting style. Uh-huh. Which translated the way of the fighting fist and incorporate many different martial arts styles. When Money Morphin Power Rangers rap, Frank met uh Kosuwick Herberster, who became his longtime business partner. I thought, yeah. It was him to another business partner. Together they started running Rise and Sun Karate Academy. So that's two. I think the first, it was right not there. I'm not being confused. I don't know, like this guy, everything mixed up. So 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 they started Sun Karate Academy. That's in California. That's two. That's two karate businesses he won, where Frank remained educated for the remainder of his life. Because he in 22 he did compete in MMA and also he was a wrestler and he was on a reality wrestler show. Frank made his 2010 debut in the mixed martial arts ring at the U.S. Amateur Combat Association first ever Lone Star beatdown in Houston, Texas, where he won out against MMA fighter Jonathan the Mack Truck. So he beat him. This man ain't no actor, ain't no just martial art. He MMA. He was very, very serious. Kenfro had discuss and talk about this. He beat the Mack truck like I think it's 2 minutes because the fight wasn't that long. Okay, he started to receive the MMA coaching from UFC lightweight Melvin Gavlar a year prior to the fight. Most recently, Frank was set to star in an upcoming film from director Aaron Skulski titled Legend of the White Dragon. He left Power Rangers so he could do his own thing. They did not like that. Saban did not like that. That was their boy. You leaving Power Rangers to do this what we call Legend of the White Dragon. We made you. And it dumped Jason David. Frank knew what was going on. Austin St. John, Walter E. Jones, Loki Coon, allegedly, John Claude Van Damme, or he had an altercation with John Claude Van Damme. I think it was in 2022, and Frances was there. Ask Frances, shout out to her. So, so I think Saban, he just Tammy. Um, this so most movie Green was starring upcoming film director. Um, Aaron's on the title Legend of the White Dragon. The film will follow Frank as the Indianapolis warrior. Frank is survived by his two sons, Hunter and Jacob, and his two daughters, Scott and Jenna. And Jacob is a registered sex offender. And word on the street that he was in Comic Con. Okay, it's some. It's I think and I, something just came up. Hold on. We gonna get to Jamatra in a minute. Mount Matthew Sterling. Let me look Matthew Sterling up. I hate to say this. He's supposed to be a blood sacrifice in 2017 at the Comic Con in Phoenix, Arizona. They sent him. I think they got connection with this cracker right here. They sent him it's on sacrifice video. He lied and said that he had stabbed him 15 times. He didn't stab him. That was supposed to be the original blood sacrifice. I ain't trying to be evil. Cause he dressed as the Punisher. They sent him. They text him. You got to take Jason David Frank out. He had a dispute with the people at Salban and Van Nuys. Gunman arrested at Phoenix Comic Con claiming he's the Punisher and wanted to kill Jason David Frank. They sent him. Those people had been sent him. And it failed. I'm glad that it failed. I'm glad that it did. Because he's with the PTP. He's with the PTP. And I am positively sure they put him on MK Ultra. I am damn sure. More details are emerging regarding Matthew Sterling, the Valley representative arrested at Phoenix Comic Con on Thursday, May 25th. This happened on May the 25th, 2017, with a cache of weapons, and the information is both surreal and disturbing to say the least. According to court documents, the 29-year-old media resident told Phoenix police detectives that he was a real-life version of Marvel Comics Vigilante, the Punisher. He also stated that he will kill bad police officer if needed to be protected himself or his friends. I'm like 75%. I think I'm way lower. I think no. I'm right. I think 90% has nothing to do with him staying killing bad police officers. This had nothing to do with it. It's my opinion. I'll share screen. So him and also himself or his friends. I definitely don't. 90% don't believe this had nothing to do with attempt assassination on Jason David Frank. Both revelations were included in Dor Cockerman's specifically a lengthy overall call statement written by detectives who interviewed Sterling after his arrest. The statement also derailed how he slipped past security and became by police. They was giving him what you should do. We already know how you gonna like how we gonna how you no, I got this wrong. I got they was like giving him instructions to go to Comic-Con, and allegedly I think those people had talked with the security people and they had agreed with this. I don't know how many security was there, but allegedly we, they had talks of what this guy is gonna do. He's our guy that's gonna take David Frank out. How he passed security and those people Zalgood had discussed with security. So the plan backfired. I'm glad it did. The plan of having weapons, a taser, and I think that they told him not to get the officers unalive. Their job is take out Jason David Frank because he had a dispute with us and it's becoming a big problem because we keep taking his royalties and his money away from him. And in a lie, he assumed that we're taking and messing with his royalty, his trademark. No, we're gonna give you what we're gonna give you. We ain't gonna get it all. We're gonna give you what we're gonna give you. But it's not gonna be all of it. It's gonna be some of it. You have to understand. Gonna give you a little bit. You get 25%. You're not getting no 50, 75, and 100% on the royalties, the toys, the shirts, the jackets. You know, and they were going back and forth. And they had a problem. That's what I believe. New Times also learned that Sterling Leslie wanted to kill the Money Morphin Power Rangers actor Jason David Frank at a special guest at this year's Phoenix Comic Con and claimed he had effect that against the star. No, there is no way this Matthew Sterling character did not do this on his own. It was them. They were the co-conspirators a party and take Jason David Frank out. They had a vendetta because of royalty. Okay. He said that he's sick and tired of the kids messing with his stuff. He said that when he was in his vehicle. I watched the video sacrifice. They did this. They want to put that out there so you can um, be fooled. They always freaking do this. You can't believe in everything. You can believe what uh, amount, and you're supposed to get that equal amount, that fair amount. You gotta watch out for that. So they gave him They gave him the guns, handguns, shotguns. I forgot the knife. They gave him the knife. They gave him the pepper spray. They gave and throwing stuff. They what they do if when they do assassination, that's when they start doing Masonic gestures. Phoenix PD arrested Sterling at the Phoenix Convention Center. He was in possession of 3 handguns. They gave him that. The people, the Southern company gave him that. Gave him 3 handguns, shotgun, common night, pepper spray, and throwing stuff. That was a attempt. It, it fell. According to the political causes statement, Sterling, who was wearing black technical pants and a red bandana, black face paint. Well, pay attention, black face paint. It's very offensive. I said this about the Jordan Nazis. It's very offensive to the so-called black race. Sahambara entered a convention center and avoided the venue security as well as one of the peace bonding stations were expecting Prague Rapids, and then he proceeded to the second floor. He proceeded to the second floor. Oh, there's more. Got proceeded in the second floor. So he had black face paint. Was it the racial hysterical black face paint? Because this dude had dressed up as Deadpool. It's unpredictable. Okay, Sterling was reportedly in contact with a female acquaintance from Hawthorne, California, via text messages and Facebook. So this female acquaintance was a part of this too. At the life of Sterling's alleged intent to have a showdown with cops is seen that Sterling had posted on Facebook photos of officers at Comic Con. Yeah, I remember that. Um, different sources on YouTube. He did take pictures with the officers at the Comic Con in Phoenix, Arizona. He did do that. Mhm. Police located Sterling sitting on a bench while reading Comic Con's program and got a squirrel and sword as community began to patrol his hands due to numerous ruptures they saw he has on in person. Sterling reportedly resisted tore off one officer's Phoenix PD pads and puts his full body weight against the bench that he was sitting on so he could not be moved. Wow. So that's not part of the plan. Hands to known weapons and he has on person. That's mm-mm-mm. Sterling reportedly resisted tore off. Yeah, he did tore off. He resisted. That's not part of the plan. A number of officers officially subdued Sterling, so they subdue him. That's not supposed to happen. Or was taken to police headquarters to be interviewed by detectives. He was took to police headquarters in Phoenix and interviewed by the detectives. According to prosecutor Ed Lutter of the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, who was present at Sterling's initial court appearance on Friday, the 31-year-old suspect allegedly confessed about his plans. He did not do this on his own. I already said what I said. That was them that put the plans on it and made it believing that he did it on his own. Okay, Matthew Sterling is with those people. They hired him to do the inside job. The inside job failed. Sterling offered numerous fantastical stories to detectives. Letters that including tales of bad police officers in the last history with Frank. That's not true. That is not true. Look at those beautiful sisters, three of them. Sterling allegedly told detectives that he believed there are certain cops. He called them appetite officers who have kind faces and uniform but are ultimately bad. He also would have shot the cops that arrested him if he determined that were indicted appetite officers. That's not if that's not part of the plan. That's not in the freaking script because they use assassins and tell them what the script. Uh-huh. They don't want us to know that. So they were appetite officers, ultimately bad, kind faces in uniform. In regards to Frank, Lawler stated at Spaulding's court hearing that the suspect intended to attack and personally kill the actor. The prosecutor also noted that Sterling's phone had a reminder set for Thursday to kill JDF at Comic Con. They did that. They told him to set the reminder. They did that. The higher ups did that. Sacrifice know this. Mm-hmm. According to Lester, according to tell detectives, he stabbed the actor 15 years prior and was at Phoenix about to finish the job. That was a lie. Dude didn't have no contact with Jason David Frank. All right? Never. He visited in a dramatic threat to the community beyond police officers, beyond Jason David Frank. Let's just say a number of other people are frustrated as a part of thousands of people he wanted to kill. No, because it ain't no random thing. It's like a side thing if you piss them off. I remember Jason Bass and the other guy. They didn't get the other, they got Jason Bass. He did this on his own. And he was a Farrakhan Zionist. And he was telling the good stuff. Him and Dr. Khalid Muhammad and Mr. Louis Farrakhan have fallen out because he said about those people. Farrakhan felt some type of way. I used to look up to him. But when I saw some stuff, like he had something with Malcolm X. He had cockanoid handlers who are Jesuit Catholic priests. He cons our own so-called black people and this and that and third. And he's a Master Mason Farrakhan. Then when and allegedly, I think I heard this too, that Dr. Khalid Muhammad on Million Man March in '98, Master Mason Farrakhan didn't want that because he could not be in the Million Man March in 1995. So he created his own Million Man March. I think it was Oh man, I'm trying to think. Was it in hold on. Wait a minute. I'm losing my train of thought. Wasn't it California? It has to be in California because the Man in March of '95 took place in the DMV where I'm at. And it was in '98. If they do something, I'm talking about the PTP, you strike back. Dr. Khalid Muhammad had talked about this. It wasn't the Million Man March, it was the Million Youth March. And it was in Harlem, not in California. Brainwaves Live. Okay. Here's the complete text of the poverty call statement with paragraph breaks added for readability. Oh, there's more. On May the 25th, 2017, at immediately 12:11 hours, Phoenix police received a call from the Hawthorne Police Department in California regarding an individual later identified as Matthew Acree Navarro Sterling. So he was a Spaniard, a white Latino. VA, his Arizona driver's license. Detail of the call state a witness was receiving Facebook messages from Matthew stating that he was threatening to sue police officers. Taking pictures of Matthew had numerous references on his person, including hand-on, sock, not a knife, perpetrating, but wearing body armor. Matthew was sending these messages as he sat on the second floor of 100 North 3rd Street. The Phoenix Convention Center, while he was attending the Phoenix Comic Con event, Matthew was described as wearing black tactical pants and a red bandana and his face painted black with a sidebar bandolier across his chest. Matthew related to the witnesses he was on the second floor and with Lola weapons and was not leaving until police arrived. And he stated to the witness that he was going to be in the showdown with cops and he will kill them. Wow, something just pop up. So after he's supposed to get Jason David Frank, he's supposed to be the suspect and both the fall guy. Oh, I just received a text from Audrey the Bias, and I don't do Christmas. Christmas is a pagan holiday. I'm gonna read this. Hello, thanks, Door reaching out. I have accepted your Discord info. I'm familiar, of course, with your channel. I look forward to meeting you. Have a Merry Christmas. I don't do Christmas. Well, that's not my Discord. That's Henry's Discord. Shout out to Henry. He's in the Power Rangers community. I would say, okay. That's what I said. Yeah, I am not the founder of the Discord crew. She accepted it. And I had to explain to Henry and the nerd For Fincher broadcast, the starting officer located Matthew on the second floor. The coming officer approached immediately, began to control Matthew. Hands through the numerous weapons they saw he had on his person. Matthew resisted their arrest, teasing his arms to avoid being taken into top custody. During the struggle to control Matthew, he with all officers of Phoenix police passed officiating to his uniform and puts his full body against the bench as he was sitting on so he could not be removed. Officers officially overcame his strength because he's a big dude and he was taken into custody at 12:22 hours. So he was fighting with sis. That's not part of the plan. Hold on, I'm going to send this Audrey Duvall's the link. Inspection of the firearms revealed they were all real fully loaded. Matthew was sitting on a 12 gauge shotgun, two 45 caliber handguns, 1.54 caliber handgun, a compact knife, pepper spray, and throwing stars. There are signs posted throughout the event that firearms are prohibited, and there are numerous stations where attendees with wheel weapons or props have to secure with bright color zip ties. Matthew avoided these stations and proceeded to the second floor. All this is not part of the plan. I had to keep saying this. They told him what to do and had talks of security. Why did not talk about what really happened and how it's supposed to went down? That's the that's the plan. He not supposed to fight with sis. He supposed to be handcuffed not to do anything. Matthew was transported to 620 West Washington Street to be interviewed. During the interview, Matthew admitted to taking loaded firearms into the venue. Matthew believed that the law prohibiting bringing loaded weapons into the field applied to other people, but not him. Matthew said if he was forced to kill police officers, he would defend himself. But that's not supposed to be the plan. He supposed to stick with the plan, but he didn't go along with the plan. Matthew stated he was the Punisher, a popular comic book character that punishes people that do wrong. Matthew believes that there are police officers that have kind faces and uniform, but they can be bad officers. Matthew said he will use violence against them if he needed to protect his friends. Matthew was wearing a body honor his sword and stated he has to protect himself. Matthew explained that he calls bad police officers apathetic officer. He can differentiate these bad officers from good ones. When he asked about the officers he encountered because he not supposed to encounter the freaking officers. Today, Matthew, he will shoot them if they think that Matthew went on post that the things will get bloody. Well, that didn't happen because it's not part of the plan. He would kill officers with firearms. That's what he said, but still, it wasn't in the that didn't go along with their plan. When asked about the array weapons, Matthew explained they were self-defense in case officers gave him trouble, and that was shoot to kill Matthew. He said he would shotgun to hold up until they were able to produce significant identification that the hand officers hide behind regular police patches. Facebook message listed one victim by the name who was scheduled to be at the cover company. Matthew stated in his message in an interview with detectives that he stabbed the victim 15 years ago in the event. Finished the job. I asked Matthew what it meant. They said the 15 job and said he wanted to see the victim behind bars. So they wanted Tommy behind bars because of some freaking royalties. And they already Jabba already knew that he's going to be at the Comic Con event in Phoenix. But they pick him to do the inside job. Then all this not supposed to go plan. If they hurt him, he will freaking get them if he want to. They instructed him not to do that, not to say anything. I think allegedly, um, he supposed to give a reason, but he ain't gonna give the real reason why, if this happens, why he wanna take Jason David Frank out. And the plan, and I think I said everything was planned. He's supposed to lie, tell these lies, because I really get it now. But I think the lie was, um, it has to. I got it now. I really understand it now. That he's supposed to finish the job. So I really said some stuff that his go plan was wrong. I'm starting to figure this out, but not telling the real reason. Sterling was charged with attempted murder, resisting on multiple counts of aggravated assault. Well, all this thing ain't part of the assassination, the blood sacrifice, carrying a weapon prohibitively and wearing body armor during a commission of a felony. A judge set a $1 million bond in the case. Sterling is back to the court in the matter in early June, so he moved on. So that's supposed to be the first blood sacrifice. The second blood sacrifice, I'm gonna get into in this in Jamatra. The suicide, I don't believe the suicide thing. Because I need to look this up before I end the stream. I should send Karen Ashley the invite as well too. We're going Jason David Frank. Jamatra. The next video I'm gonna do tomorrow had to be J. Cargill. That's the next video. Then, if I had enough time, I'd probably do the New Day breakup. Yeah, that's a registered sex offender. They took everything. They took, and they didn't go to the funeral. Wait, I spelled the mantra wrong. I think it's Henry and Jacob. They didn't go to the funeral. The sisters did. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got it now. Okay, actor Jason David Frank of Power Rangers fame dies at 49. Okay, actor Jason David Frank has reportedly committed suicide. I don't believe the suicide. Murder at the age of 49. This comes as a surprise of many of his fans who seem to be overwhelmingly fond of the genuine appreciation he seems to have had for his fans. Frank was known for playing the Green Ranger. New of his death broke on November 20th, which marks the beginning of this year's FIFA World Cup. It's the most popular sporting event in the world, meaning there will be a lot of color green on people's televisions for the next one. So this has something to do with this too. Equally surprised by the suicide of a 49-year-old were fans of Essie's NRL who woke up in August to the news of the death of Wrigley star Paul Green. He was blood sacrifice as well too. Paul Green committed suicide at 49. Everything you know about the Wrigley League sports. So the Green Ranger dies at 49. From suicide just 3 months. Monthly after Paul Green dies 49 from suicide. The number Green sums up to 49. The fact that this is Green cipher on my website is probably a coincidence. Green 49, 7, 18, 5, 5, 14. Jason David Frank was born on the 4th September, written 4/9 or 9/4. Entry Jason David Frank, born on 149, of first reduction, 94, standard 806. His birthday has standard numerology of 86. 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 73 equals 86. Green 29, 22, 22, 13, 86 with first. And Uno, the Green Ranger summons up the Wandering Trail. He died on the same day that the World Cup began. So this is connected. So the World Cup began. Angels Tammy, this too. Because all this is part of the script and the numbers do not lie. They do not freaking lie. What you see right there is that you need to know what's going on and be aware and be extra worried about this. So 7, 18, 5, 5, 14, 18, 1, 14, 7, 5, 18, Green Ranger 49, 63, 100 entry World Cup on a 100 trail reduction 40. So 112 and 40 was the burden of Paul Green. 9 plus 12 equals 22. Let me see if I got this right. It's 21 plus 19 equals 21 plus 19. Hold on. 21 plus 19 is 40. Okay. Plus, wait. 9, 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 plus 19 is 40 plus 72 equals 72 equals 112. I hope I got this right. 9 plus 12 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 2 equals 40. 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 equals 14. 8 plus 11 plus 22, 41. Entries World Cup, first 104, first reduction, 41. The World Cup is celebrated the sport for as a resident world correctly called football 2983. His death falls 29 years, 83 days after the pyramid of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So Saturday, August 28, 1990, because he wasn't in the first episode, the mid-season he appeared as the, like I just said, the antagonist. It was Honor Rita Spell, the Green Ranger, then transformed into the White Ranger. Saturday, November 19, 2022 is 29 years and 83 days. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Let me go up. Murder 83, 14, 6, 9, 23, 22, 9. Well, first reduction. Tammy had something to do with it. They told her what to do because he got to go. We can't have all these disputes. He had to force her. Then the bar put something in his drink. Go drama. He knows about Tammy. Tammy is one of those crackers, right? That are unpredictable, especially with what her kind do to us. They said them Caucasian ladies, them women of color non-women of color who are not congregant to be with them and giving instructions or know what to do. They are handlers, what to say, not for the, and they want your account. I know, I freaking know. But Tammy is not part of the Jamatra, but she has something to do with it, yeah. Because Tammy is no good. I don't know why Henry and Darren Young, Fred Foster freaking follow her. I don't know why Henry interviewed that woman is sneaky. And I can't tell him nothing. Oh, they ain't did nothing wrong. Okay, I get that. But something about Tammy, kind of like that Playboy model. Mm-hmm. That's sis Ricardo Mendez Jr.'s I forgot his name. I read an article today. Sister, something to do with it. Okay, more alignments. Green was born 256th day of the leap year, thinking up with Case David Frank gave her first. Day of year, September 12th equals 256. Jason David Frank, 17, 26, 8, 12, 13, 76. 23, 26, 5, 18, 23, 95, 21, 9, 26, 13, 16, 85, 256. Green died on the 11th of August or 118. Bank was born on the date leaving 118 days in the year. Days left in year. September 4th equals 180, 18. Death 4, 5, 1, 108, 118. Homicide 8, 15, 39, 3, 9, 4, 5, 118. This in Latin. Frank Masters, Paul Green's Monster, Frank 99, 11, 36, 2, 28, 22. Capitals Mix. Uno, Paul Green. 16, 1, 21, 12, 50, 7, 18, 5, 5, 14, 49, 99. Paul Green was born on the 12th of September, written as 12 last night in Australia. 95, 14, 9, 14, 5, 20, 25, 87, 14, 9, 14, 5, 42, 129. Uno. Colorado Zoo Lines. Frank died on November 19, which was the same date in the nightclub shooting in Colorado. In this post explain how these two events was connected. So the Colorado shooting, the cracker who's on AK Ultra, because they train shooters to be straight up assassins. It's an inside job, folks. The name Jason Frigate, a supermaster Colonel Governor Jared Paulos, and the base ciphers, including the number of sacrifice and reduction. Entry uno, reverse reduction, reverse single reduction. Jason Frigate 109, 161, 62. Nothing there. 46, 109, 161, 62, 46. Nothing's there. Entry, reduction, reverse reduction, sacrifice 46, 62. My first post on the third cross registry how rules constructed by the virtual sacrifice. Virtual sacrifice. Tammy is a freaking witch. She had to perform the rituals. They sent her to perform the rituals. Ritual sacrifice 89, 100, 200, 120, 410, 91, 389, 6, 9, 3, 5, 206, 616 Latin. Jason Frank was born a span of 616 days before Jared Powers from Tuesday, September 4th, 1970. 3 to Monday, May 12th, 1975, at 116 days. Jerry Palazzo 601, 85, 4, 690, 60, 50, 29, 90, 229, 919, Latin. The Club Q was shooting for 6 years, 160 days after the Paul shooting. June 12th, 2016 to November 19, 2022, 266 years, 116. Colorado, entry finesse, the Colorado 616, battery 600. So, do they really know each other? The Cracker Jerry and Jason Frank, do they really know each other? Because there's kind of connection, and I'm really is learning from this. Did they ever Bob or Matt talk, have lunch, have dinner, or went to the Comic Con Fest? Were they on the news when the first attempt when he's supposed to get got was he there? I just want to know. I'm trying to ask questions. Mm-hmm. So Nikki got too, even though they not my race. Mm-mm. So that's about it. So let's end the stream. So 4 people watching. Um, I was doing something. So I'm out of here. Hashtag for the culture. Oh, I left something out. Power to the people. Deuces.